Hey Taurus, been there, done that. Okay, that's what I heard. Been there, done that. So, this message is going to be for those of you that were on the rise, then you experience some type of fall. But while you were down there, after you fell, while you were down there, um, you took mental note, or you took that time to retreat and recharge yourself. You took that time to work on you, to rebuild yourself, and to put in that spiritual work, right? So if that is you, then this message is definitely going to resonate during this time. So I'm seeing for some of you, you were in a position where you had to watch your enemies. All right, you had to watch your enemies reveal who they are. You had to be in a position where you can see exactly who is and who isn't for you. Others of you, you may have went through experiences where you received final notices, like final notices on bills, deadlines, and due dates. And so you were really close to giving in a situation or settling in a situation just to make ends meet. But for majority of you, I do feel like a lot of people have experienced losing everything, getting down to a place of homelessness, getting down to a place of like having nowhere else to go, or at the mercy of other people. But even with all of that happening, Taurus, or even all of that has happened as you declined, or whatever has happened thus far, more importantly, you gain some type of understanding that it's a part of the game, right? That it's a part of the game. It's a part of God's plan. And sometimes you may not want to have to experience the fall in a situation. But while you're down there, there's so much information to gain. There's so much wisdom and gems to retrieve. So when you go back, when you're on the rise again, right? Big things, big things will be coming to you, my Lord. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you got big things coming. So hold on. I'm hearing change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. All right. Somebody could be gospel singers. We have status here. So definitely status energy is coming through for you, Taurus. Let's see here. Let's turn this off. All right. There's a deck that I feel called to connect with. I'm hearing writer's block. All right, confirmation. If while you were down on your luck, supposedly, or what it appeared to be down on your luck, if you felt like you had writer's block, or you really couldn't create, or you were waiting for that inspiration and it wasn't quite coming in, I feel like it was meant for you to experience a phase in your life, or a phase on your journey that where you just didn't have nothing else to do except, walk around with hardly any clothes on, meditate, be in solitude, recharge, sleep, not chase anything, and just be still. You had a period of time of just being still, and I feel like you're coming out of that. All right. You're coming out of that. Or where one door closes, another one will open. There is a door that you may be trying to go down. It may be a familiar door, connected to familiar people and things like that. Familiar industries, familiar markets, whatever. You are meant to still do the same type of gift or talent. But it feels like the universe is trying to get you to go down a different avenue, or down a different direction where your hard work will be more appreciated. This could be a different industry, a different platform, or something to that degree. different connections. All right. I'm hearing something with a twist of that, like an Oliver twist, like something with a twist of, I don't know, like iced tea with a twist of lemonade. There's something about, there's a twist to it that you're meant to do differently, and it's a part of the divine strategy. It's part of the divine plan. Yeah, because I feel like you're too real. Like, you're too real to invest all that you provide to an industry, a market, a platform, or something like that doesn't understand your value or doesn't understand what you bring to the table. Okay, there's something about you're not getting paid what you're worth. Like, people may tell you that they love you, they appreciate you, but they don't give you what you're worth or what you know you're worth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm preaching to the choir, like I'm repeating myself over and over again, which means this has happened more than once. Especially for those of you guys that are in a predominantly masculine industry or predominantly something about predominantly something where not many resources, not many connections want to connect themselves to you, or they give you the smallest portions, but you provide the greatest quality. There's something about your quality and what you bring out of these experiences, or what you bring to the table, is not equally reciprocated. But they will tell you, oh yeah, I love it, you know, knowing damn well that they're just gassing you up. Because the truth of the matter is, if you were to take your talents and your skills somewhere else, you may be beloved in one country, but it's become flattery, which is the highest insult, especially to how much you have put into this game, or how much you have put into a certain industry or something. I keep hearing industry. Not only have you done for yourself, it's giving me money long. Like, not only have you done for yourself, but you also have done for other people. You've helped other people get on. You've helped other people have success through your value, your talent, your gift, and no one would ever know, because you're not the type of person that you're not the type of person that looks for attention. I'm tapping into a Taurus that doesn't seek attention. You seek quality. Like, you desire quality. You know the difference. And so a door is closing, and it's because they want you to walk a very narrow line. Okay, they want to keep you on a short leash. Like a tightrope, short leash, narrow-minded. Okay, want to force your telling you to be patient, wait till it's your turn, but you know it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know it's bullshit. Acquisition, enthusiasm. There's an intention or a narrative to kind of get you excited to be with someone. I feel like you are a Taurus that believes that you should be able to acquire this success by way of yourself without needing someone else. You know what I'm saying? And you feel as if it's someone else's plan. It's not your higher self and its plan to do it this way. It's like something else is trying to get you to do it in a particular type of way. And it doesn't feel genuine to you. It doesn't feel authentic to who you are or what you feel you came here to do. Respectfully so. Discrimination. Oh, these are those power struggles, right? If you have the right type of person by your side, it opens up certain doors for you where you would typically be turned down or not accepted by certain social classes or social groups in certain industries. If you have a particular look or image, they support you. I'm hearing multipass. I've been hearing this for some time now. Okay, so Fifth Element. I'm not sure if you've ever watched the movie, but just briefly, I'm gonna tell you just the part that I'm seeing. Corbin Dallas wins some tickets. Okay, he wins some tickets to a big show, a big event, and it's major. He doesn't care for the tickets, but he wins the tickets, and it's something that gets a lot of attention. It gets a lot of publicity, and he's an average person he drives a taxi, so he doesn't want the attention. He doesn't want the attention, like I was saying, because he feels like it's all fake. So, this woman, right, pretty much falls into his lap, literally. And she needs help because she's trying to find someone, and all she knows is that she needs to get somewhere, but she doesn't know how she's going to find them or get there. And so she has people pretty much trying to kill her. Okay. The ticket that he finds, the tickets that he wins, he has two, right? They need to get to that event because that event is where there are a lot of prominent people that they need to meet in order to do some type of mission, right? Long story short, Corbin Dallas doesn't feel as if he's equipped for it, so he helps her find the people that she thinks can help her, and then he passes her off on to them. And yes, these people know more about her, they know more about who she is, where she comes from, but they are not really equipped to help her in the way in which that she needs the help. So he thinks about it, right? So he gives his ticket to, well, actually they trick him. They pretty much take his tickets and then go as him, attempt to pass themselves off as him. But truthfully, he didn't want to do it anyway to begin with. But it was the principle that they took something that was his destiny. They took something that was supposed to be his, and they tricked him into doing it. Okay. So long story short, I feel like there's something to do where someone is trying to trick you out of your spot, but they're tricking you out of your spot because they're going to snake you out of the reality that they know that you really don't want to be with that person, or you really don't want the mission, you really don't want the responsibility. So it's like, cool, you don't really want the responsibility, so I don't really need to explain myself to you. I can just take this off of your hands and have what it is that you want, what it is that was meant for you. I can now take it. So I feel like there is a plot to usurp your power, by getting you to write yourself out of it. Okay? But based off of the adversity that you're meant to experience in the near future, you guys would be stronger together. Going through the experience of it would be stronger together. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And the real question that I'm curious to see is, Like, it will be someone that you least expect. It's gonna be with someone that you least expect. That's crazy, right? I'm really curious, Taurus, to see. So who is this person? Can you show me Corbin Dallas? Who is the archetype of Corbin Dallas? They could be a taxi driver, truck driver, someone that does something very average, but this person is nonchalant. I'm also picking up a very nonchalant person that just doesn't want to be involved in the rigmarole. Rigmarole? What is that? I think I've heard it before. Okay, someone that just doesn't want to be involved in they don't want the socialite, they don't want the limelight, they don't want any of it. They don't want to be involved. Yeah, avoiding. This is definitely someone that's like avoiding their calling. Hold on, I done dropped all these cards. Avoiding their calling, epiphanies. They've been trying to avoid the divine feminine at all costs. Running, pushing it away. Man, this person they may have resentment as well. So there is a Corbin Dallas archetype of a person that has a lot of resentment and anger towards the divine feminine. And they don't really want to revisit that pain or revisit that or deal with this, because it kind of reminds them of some of you guys. This person is very cold. They have no words, and I feel like it has something to do with the divine feminine. Like, the divine feminine didn't know who she was, right? Lilu didn't know who she was. She didn't remember who she was. She just knew that it's like she woke up and realized who she was in stages. So there could be a divine masculine that ego was hurt. They may have known all along who this divine feminine was to them, and some way, somehow, when they wanted the divine feminine may have not wanted them, or didn't realize that they were the one all along. And so there is a divine masculine that is, I want to say the divine masculine is a little scorned, a tad bit scorned about the journey of the divine feminine and how their choices had them with some type of false person, some type of false counterpart. And so the divine masculine has held space. Okay, I can't even say the divine masculine has held space for the divine feminine. I feel like the divine masculine is aware that the divine feminine is dealing with phonies, but also the divine masculine is not allowing themselves to love someone else. Like, this is that type of energy, like Noah off of The Notebook, right? There was only one alley, right? But at the same time, he was still involved with other people, but he'll never let them get close to him. There's that type of energy. And their pride won't let them this is definitely their pride won't let them speak up, won't let them say what they know. So they rather just avoid it altogether. I'm telling you, soulmate. This is someone that knows you were. There's a divine masculine out here that has known someone was their soulmate from day one. from the very beginning. And they feel like you got caught up, a divine feminine got caught up in illusions and karmics and depreciated their value and fell for false karmics and false soulmates. So it's like, goody for them, goody for the divine. Now you get to learn a lesson. Now you get to learn how hard it is. This is what you wanted. This is what you got. You fell for the okie doke karmics. Yes, you fell for karmic soulmates. This is your punishment. All right, so let's see. Spirit, can you show me the is it Lilo archetype? So we have cloudy judgment in reverse. Well, one thing's for certain, she knows now whatever type of lesson that she had to learn, she knows. Trapped, stuck, tied, captive. Y'all about to make me go watch that movie again. I feel like there's something missing. So there is a tie here that is keeping, what is keeping the divine feminine exactly? What is this? What's tying the divine feminine? What's tying? Because I feel like there's a divine masculine or a masculine. They may not be divine yet because they're definitely knee deep in their ego. So they're definitely not in divine energy, but they are doing their job every single day, go to work, they live happily on their own. This is someone that lives by themselves. They don't need nobody else. They work hard. They're very responsible. They have a routine. They live with no stress. They're at peace. Okay. And they're just waiting for the clock to pass them by. All right. Even if they have to live the simple, boring life, they are willing to do that. Than to even entertain this soulmate connection. But they're definitely connected to you on a soul level. And I do feel like this divine feminine has come into the awakening of who they are. So the divine feminine has become divine. All right. And as long as this divine masculine isn't getting up to come and it's like the divine feminine has done her part of remembering who she is, and learned those lessons, right? Now the masculine has to become divine by claiming his rightful place. Like Pride Rock, right? Claim his rightful place, because as long as he isn't becoming divine, you have Scar and you have false karmics that are going to come in, that are going to try to remain in their energy. If they're not taking the throne, then it's like, well, shit, you didn't want it. So, I may not be you, but I can pretend to be you as long as you're not in the position. You see what I'm saying? And that's the chasing energy. And that's why during this time, the masculine is supposed to be in pursuit. Okay? Because he ran off. He didn't want to be bothered. He was like, this is too much. This is too heavy. I can't live with this type of regret. I can't have this type of anger. I can't change this. I know I can't change this. And so this pursuit energy, the masculine doesn't want to do it because they don't want to be involved. They don't want to have to compete for someone that's toxic. And I don't feel like it's the divine feminine that's toxic, but in connection, there may be a karmic attached to a divine feminine. But if the masculine doesn't come and claim what it is that they want, then they are pretty much saying that this connection or this union isn't, this soulmate connection isn't worth the pursuit. It's better to just leave this divine feminine alone. Like walk, like let that dead, let it close. And that's exactly what the karmic energy wants the divine masculine to do. Don't come and claim your throne. Don't come this direction. As long as you are not stepping up and saying that you are who you say you are, you leave the door open for us to continue pretending to be you. And no one will ever know. Now, when it comes to the energy, there was a moment in time where I think it was Nala, right? Didn't she go and see what the hell Simba was up to? Like, she went out there looking for Simba, and then Simba was like, I'm living the good life. I'm not even bothered with none of that. That's my old life. My life is better now. I got peace. I'm eating bugs. I'm singing Hakuna Matata. That's what I'm seeing here. That's escapism at its finest. These karmics are not going to leave this person's, the karmics are going to try to hold on tighter, and they're going to try to rule and fill the shoes of this soulmate connection. The karmics are trying to take the place of the true counterparts because the counterparts don't want to rise. It's their turn. It's their turn. The divine feminine did the spiritual work, so the divine masculine has to become divine masculine by taking their rightful place. And it's just a matter of, it got to be worth it. I feel like the divine masculine energy is still in their ego. So it has to be worth, like, the attraction has to be worth the juice got to be worth the squeeze. You feel me? And so a lot of the divine feminine, if you're not trying to appease to the masculine's ego, they can't really see you, which means that they would be attracting a lot of karmics as well, because the divine feminine is not meant to appease the ego of the masculine. That's because they're not in divine energy. And that's why the divine masculine, the masculine energy isn't divine yet, because the illusion of value and flattery and being told things to their ego is still of a high value to them. So these are the things that keep the karmics stuck to the masculine, and the karmics trying to cling on and not give up on chasing and pursuing the divine feminine. Because it's the frequency is not in tune. If the frequency was in tune, when the divine feminine does the work, the divine masculine gets up off his ass and he gets in his position. As soon as the fucking position, okay? But the masculine gonna wait till it's the last minute, okay? They gonna wait till you bow down dead and decrepit. they gonna wait till, I'm being funny, but I'm serious. They gonna wait until the very last minute, and at the very last minute, it can be, the last 10 years before you check out of here. The last 13 years before you were sent to a new fleshly body. And technically, he still came. It's still under the contract. And that just depends on how prideful this person is. How stubborn this person is. So let's see. I told you, that's the karmic tie here. The past life lessons. All I want is you. Sugar, now that you're gone. I feel like that's the lesson here. It's like, is how these karmics be over here trying to pass themselves off as being divine by when the divine beings are supposed to step up to the plate, the karmics come in and do it for them. Now I need to figure out, it's their turn. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying here. It's their turn. They're supposed to be in pursuing energy, not the divine feminine. But I feel like the divine masculine, I keep saying divine masculine because they're not quite there yet. They're behaving like a child here. Yeah, they're behaving like a child. They're distorted. They want the divine feminine to pursue them, to chase them, because they have a bruised ego. What's this bruised ego about? What does poke this? It's something that you've said. It's how you talk to them. Something about what you said, how you talk to them. They feel spiritually, they feel scorn. If you loved them unconditionally, you would come down off of your high horse and you would fight for them. They feel like you should fight for them, and that the karmic should have taught you how to fight for something. You fought for that karmic, so why don't you fight for them? Well, damn. Shots fired. You were persistent in chasing that karmic and pursuing that karmic, but you don't have no energy for me? Shots fired. Oh my God. Blocka. Okay. Put in that same energy that you gave the other person, but you exhausted now. You tired now because you don't have no damn value. Oh shit. That's what they saying. It's like you want to get to this person, like, oh, finally you made it to a point where you don't have to do nothing anymore. You just get it like out of that, like this, like like magic. You manifest it, and you ain't supposed to put in no work. You're not supposed to get no scars. You're not supposed to run into no boo-boos. Can you take a scratch? Can you take a hit? But it's all spiritual. It's all intuition. It's all spiritual. Telepathy here. So they want you to accrue more knowledge, but I'm not talking about knowledge of the body. I'm talking about knowledge of the experience, the same type of experience. It's familiar to a karmic person. You get what I'm saying? Two of Swords. It goes back to, they want you to remember. Do you remember the time? They want you to remember how when they wanted you first and they wanted to be with you, they had to mourn you. They had to get over you. They had to mourn the loss of you. You don't understand how long they had to go being unable to move on and having to watch you create memories with some other karmic. It has really done a number on this masculine. Yeah. And just like that, you weren't even going to ask no questions. You weren't even going to say, are you supposed to be here? You weren't even going to check nobody. You weren't even willing to do fact checks. You were willing to run blindly straight into this person's arms, never making them work for it. But with them, you want them to work for it. You want them to put in 110%. But where was your desire for 110% when you were dealing with that nigga? That's what I heard. Oh my God. Okay. And now you want to come back and just experience the good life. That's not how that works. That's what someone is saying. That's not how that works. And this person is saying, because you don't want to make it, you don't want to work hard and pursue this person the way they were willing to pursue you and make themselves look like a fool for being in love with you, you turn your back and you pursue other endeavors to avoid needing this person, reconciling with this person. And this person is saying you can't say, oh, they're going to fall for karmics because they're space fillers until you figure out, until you realize that that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be spinning the it's okay for, it's like this person is saying, it's okay for guys to be, when they do something wrong, it's okay when a guy says, I didn't see your value then, or I messed up then. I'm willing to spend the rest of my life making it up to you. But the idea of a woman being in that position, where she has to spend the rest of her life making it up to him, and she's like, oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. Nope, that's not healthy. But it's okay. But it's an expectation for that person to pursue you, but it's not an expectation to want it back in return. It don't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you did the wrong, this person is saying, then you should be the one willing to come back and make it right. Over and over and over again. You should be the one willing to be a fool for love. Okay? You should be losing sleep like I lost sleep. You should be losing hair like I lost hair. You should be feeling vexed like I felt vexed. You should be mourning like I mourn. You want to skip all those processes of emotions and you want to just start over and find something new and replace that. Until you do right by me, nothing will work. That's what this person is saying. You have to learn that lesson. That love is worth fighting for. Okay, that's what they said. Well, one thing's for certain, you have a very headstrong opponent. Very, very headstrong opponent. Your opponent is saying that this is your opportunity to get it right. To get it right. Or be sad and be alone. Because this person is saying, it's this masculine is saying your interpretation of value is distorted in itself. You don't know what value is. And this person is not saying it from a gender perspective or those types of roles. It comes from what it means to really put forth the effort, genuine effort. Anything worth having is worth working towards, and it's worth putting the effort towards. And if you don't feel like this person is worth having or putting the effort towards, then you don't really love them. And that's how this person sees it. Because if they were in the wrong, they would do it for you, and they would never stop. If they have the power inside of them to do it, then you have the power inside of you to do it as well. Fair is fair, right is right, and wrong is wrong. Okay. Get yourself out of it. If you don't want to come towards this person, then you have to get yourself out of it. The saying is, you don't want to have to come towards this person. You don't want to have to do it the right way. That's what this person is saying. King of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords. Oh, my Atlanta. So it's like it's like they're saying you're going to be stuck dealing with people that are never going to appreciate you, never going to treat you right, always going to lie to you, and you're going to try to hope that they change or that they be different. And it's because it has something to do with the loss of a person. You know what? Let's just stop avoiding it. Okay, let's just go right into it, shall we, Spirit? Let's just go right into it, because this person is saying that you need to stop being rebellious, and you need to learn how to accept when someone else is supposed to be, like, let someone else be in control of the situation. I feel like someone is meditating on this day and night. Okay. Foolishness. All right, let's just go right into it, because I'm running out of time. Let's go right into it, Spirit. What exactly? Give me 3 steps. Step 1, step 2, and step 3 with an outcome, please. Thank you. In regards to this person. Step 1, quarrel in reverse. Step 2, inspiration. Step 3, companionship in reverse. And the outcome? Oh, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Okay. So, step 1, this person wants you to stop being combative. They want you to stop being combative. They want you to stop feeling as if you have a right to even argue. Like you have a premises to even argue about. It's like you've been found guilty for something and you've been given a sentence. Now serve your sentence and do it with enthusiasm. Do it with style. Do it. It's like someone saying, now go out there and wear it with grace and style and be happy that you have, someone saying like you have a sentence, you have a lesson to learn. Now use it. Wear it proudly, right? Shout their name out to the rooftops. Okay? And it will inspire them to see you differently. But they want you to put their name on it. Shawty, they want you to put their name on it. You could be talking about anyone. You could be saying something about anyone. They want you to, profess your love in the grandest of ways. And no matter how many people desire you, deny them. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Without them even having to pursue you, without them even having to come towards you. And the outcome is that this person they'll have data, okay, visible data to refer back to that lets them know that you actually are genuine, that you actually have learned your lesson and you have changed. But without, it's like going to school, but you never able to produce a report card. This person wants a report card. They want a report card. Over the next 12 months, this person wants a report card. Yeah. This it's like instead of them having to lick their own wounds, they want you to lick their wounds for them. That's what I see here. Okay. It's gonna help their ego. It's gonna give them an ego boost. Yeah, that's what they want you to do. And they want to see you reject people time and time and time and time again. This person feels like you're already doing exactly what they wanted you to do. Yeah, they wanted you to talk about this with your friends, and they wanted you to talk about how you have evolved and grown and made better decisions in your life. They've wanted you to do this for a very long time. This person also wanted you to fail in relationships and being able to move on with your life. They wanted that judgment, and then that's when they call. This is someone that literally sets up this entire situation over and over and over again. And they want you to be open and ready to receive them when they're ready. but they want to know that no one else, they want to know that you've learned your lesson so well to the point where you would never try something like this ever again. This is chastisement. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all know that. Yeah. And then they'll message you. This is how you get back out. This is how you get out of the doghouse. Men do it all the time. That's what they're saying. Men do it all the time. This is how they get out of the doghouse, and they have to work their way in stages. Who said that you're any different? Whoever you are. You just like to talk back and think that you could be rebellious and do it your way. Okay. That's what they had said. And so for you, with discrimination here, it's like Spirit is pretty much saying that there is something about, it's not normal. It's not normal what this person is asking you to do, because you're not used to like maybe the gender roles or the expectations, but in this situation, this is that one person in your life where you feel like they're asking you to do something unreasonable. And this is someone that has never done anything. Has this person done anything wrong? Let's see. Has this person ever done anything wrong? Like, have this person ever did anything like cheat on Taurus or do anything wrong to Taurus where they had to be in the doghouse? Has this person ever did anything wrong to Taurus? Nope. Nope. So, no, they ain't never did anything wrong. This is that type of connection where at the time in which you met that person, they probably weren't able to provide you the life you wanted or the reality that you wanted, or they probably weren't able to, they hadn't become the version of who they are today. And now that you see the person at where they at today, they have made a name for themselves. They are successful. They can take care of themselves. They don't need anyone else. They're responsible. And you want them to come back, or you want to reconcile. You just fall out the sky and you expect this person to like help you on some mission, and this person is like, nah, I'll drop you off wherever you need to go, but you're not my problem. And this person is kind of is looking at you like they promised themselves they would never. This may be young love lost in reverse. Like, you're the one that not got away because they fucked up and lost you, but when they wanted you, you left them, or you chose someone else over them. And no matter what they had to offer, even if it was just y'all, it was like you were on your high, you were on another level, and this person wasn't where you are now, or wasn't where you, like, back in the day or something like that. Y'all paths were just so far off from each other. You could have grew up royalty, the other person could have grew up a commoner. There's something about that type of energy. Or it was you were growing up way faster than this person was growing up a lot slower than you. And now that the roles have reversed, where you've been there, you've done that. That's what I heard to begin there. Been there, done that. It's coming to an end. Now this person that they've preserved themselves, their youth, their resources, their power, they're aging backwards. And now, after all the work that they did in themselves, they had no one there to help them self-soothe and heal from you. They had to just learn a lesson and accept that they lost you to someone else. They lost you to another person. They lost you to a karmic. They lost you to a certain other reality, and they couldn't change it. And so if they spent 10, 20, 13, 20 years having to watch you exist without them, then you have to learn your lesson and spend your 10, 20, 30 years. And if you so happen to end up being 60 when you pop out, if you so happen to end up being 60 or 70 or 80 after you've done your time, then it's the score is even. Is even. And this is someone that would love you even when you 70, even when you 80, even with the gray pubic hairs. Okay, that's just how this person is, because they never chose you from the beginning based off of the physical things. They chose you because they felt like you were the one for them, and they meant that. So in the meantime, this person is like, I've watched you love other people before, and nothing new to that. So whoever you deal with in between there, that's on you. But this person is saying that you just won't get to have the privilege, right? You know, what does women withhold? What do women withhold from men in the event that they fuck up? Even if y'all wasn't in a relationship, this is somebody that wouldn't have sex with you. They wouldn't sleep with you. They wouldn't give you, because they would sleep with everybody else but you. They would deal with everybody else but you. Why? Because you're the space of vulnerability. You're the space of you're where love is made. Okay? Not, yeah. And so they're not trying to make love with you because you're still in jail. They're saying you're still learning a lesson. They're not trying to make love with you. But that's when they'll come in, and that's when you'll get another version of them. The World card in reverse. This person is trying to teach you patience. They feel like you haven't really learned patience. So you may feel like this person is breadcrumbing you with the World card and the Six of Pentacles, but I wouldn't necessarily consider this person they create a lot of space and gaps between the next time you hear from them and the next time you hear from them, just to see if just to test you, to see like if with the Ace of Cups, if you still have that unconditional love, or if it's conditional. If you would, stop everything that you're doing to give to them, or give them some type of attention. You need to go ahead and start telling this person, no, you're not supposed to be talking to me, because I'm still doing my karma. You need to tell this person that they don't need to be reaching out to you about in this type of way, because you're still dealing with a karmic, or you still have responsibilities, and that they need to go and talk to someone else, because you're not that one. They want you to reject them. You need to reject this person. You need to reject this person. I'm telling you. And it's like this person is telling you this, like, oh, Taurus rejected me. They're finally getting it. So this person invites you. You need to tell this person no. No. No, 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 no. You need to tell this person where they wrong. You're wrong. You're not supposed to be doing that. That's not how you treat a lady. You have to hold this person accountable. And it would make them the happiest person in the world. That's what they be waiting for. Okay. Y'all and these people with all these different kinks. Spirit. Iron it out. Iron it out. I'm telling you, marriage. Oh, proposal. Chariot. Wow. Yep. And birth and the Fool. This is about to be a very interesting 12 months. 22 could be significant. Watch how this play out. I'm not even playing with y'all. This is going to be an interesting 12 months. And I'm going to go ahead and thank you in advance, Taurus, for allowing me to channel messages for you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. For covering me at all times for Taurus' highest, greatest good. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.